here. We're talking Speed Racer, reviewing it. I know, I said I was going to review it a long time ago, but things happen. And honestly, this is the perfect time to review this. If you're a sports person, if you're, yeah, into any type of sports, into, yeah, any type of physical activity, you should give this a watch. Speed Racer is more than racing. It's more about the politics behind racing, and they kind of covered it with Speed Racer on the cover. I I need to review the whole show to see if that's what the show's about, because that might make the show very interesting. Like, I didn't think that the show was that deep. Didn't think it was no ocean out there. I'll have to. I used to watch Speed Racer whenever I was a kid, but now, like, whenever I go back and I try to watch it, it's not the animation. I think it's more of the dialogue. The dialogue's sort. It's pretty cheesy, but I mean, I was watching Cadillacs and Dinosaurs a while ago. Their dialogue's not that cheesy, but that show's very interesting. I recommend that show as well. uh, Speed Racer, as a kid, I remember liking it, and then as an adult, I've tried to rewatch it, and I can't. Well, I don't know if I can't. I don't own it. I'd like to own it and then try to watch it that way. That's the best way for me to watch things. Um, with ads and stuff, I I don't know. I can't continuously watch television with a bunch of ads. So like, I'm usually watching what I have at home, or whatever's free, with the ads. But I try to limit it to a movie or whatnot. Like this was not. I own this movie, so it's in my personal collection. Great, favorite, favorite, really good movie. But like I said, it's more about the politics than about it. It's flashy. It has racing in it. It has some crazy kung fu racing, sort of like the TV show. Like, the TV show was like off the walls crazy because, yeah, he was doing stuff like driving up and down mountain cliffs on his car and stuff like that. All sorts of crazy stuff on the show. I remember that. I remember he had like a bunch of gadgets in the car too. I remember the cross country race in the TV show being just as dangerous as it is here. I don't remember like Racer the exact story with Racer X in the TV show, how it differs, but I think they did it pretty well here. And I think that Racer X, the actor, alright, if I could recast Daredevil, I'd recast him as Racer X from this show. I love Racer X in this show. I always thought he should have been Daredevil, but I don't know. Other people saw him from that one TV show where they're stuck on the island, and he was like a doctor or something. Everybody knew him as that guy, but I never seen that show. I just knew him from this, and the costume looks very Daredevil similar, and I was like, man, he could totally be Daredevil. Look at the costume he's on. I mean, just change it to red and put some horns on him. Get rid of the X. It's pretty similar. I don't know. Other than that, like, it's a good movie. Flashy. Lots of action. Christina Ricci's in it, and she's a babe. Plays Racer's ex-girlfriend. Not Racer X. Speed Racer's girlfriend, Trixie. That's who Christy, uh, Rich, Christy Ritchie, yeah, Christina Ritchie. Yeah, she plays Trixie. Okay, Speed's girlfriend. All right, and then uh, Speed is the dude from. I think he's the dude from Into the Wild. If you ever seen Into the Wild, I think it's a Sean Penn movie, or maybe he produced it. I don't know. I know that the dude from that movie looks exactly like this guy in this movie. And I thought that that guy could be Goku if they did, a live action DBZ movie. That was my cast for Goku. Goku. I have another one, and you're probably not gonna like it either, because you probably didn't like Speed Racer. I don't think anybody likes Speed Racer as Goku, but I could see him being good. Well, not anymore. He's older. You know what I mean? He's pretty young, and he looks pretty young in this. But like um, the other guy that I think could totally play Goku is Leonardo DiCaprio. Why? He looks a lot like him. If he had black hair and it was messy, like his nose mostly and his lips. His eye placement's kind of there too. Anyways, both these actors look pretty similar to each other, and I'm like, they could totally either one of them could be Goku. In my opinion, I think both actors look alike. Like Leonardo DiCaprio and this guy that plays Speed Racer. I don't know his name. But yeah. um, Other than that, yeah. If you're a sports person, I definitely highly recommend checking this movie out. It's really about the politics, and it it could teach you something. You know what I mean? I I don't know much about like the politics of sports because I've never played organized sports. I've never played on a team for school. I've only played pickup basketball at parks and gyms. And I'd honestly say that I'd rather play at a park than a gym. So, if you're a sports person, come check this out. I guarantee you'll find it at least interesting. Till next time.